All right, good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. That good morning is not warm enough. Good morning, everybody. Good to see your lovely faces. Can you just extend that smile to your neighbor? Can you extend that smile to your neighbor? I say good morning. There's a way you say, good morning. I look as if you are quarreling. There is good morning, they smile, and there's good morning. All right. So I welcome you to L.E.A.D today, April session of L.E.A.D. And our topic for this month is building bridges. Building bridges. All right. And even those online, I also welcome you to today's L.E.A.D session. It's going to run for a month. And the topic is building bridges. All right. So let's go. Okay. So if you don't mind, those of us behind, please come forward. And if you see those outside, kindly let them know that we have started so that they can come in and take their seats. Okay. All right. Building bridges. So this session will run for like 3 Sundays, then we'll have a plenary. But before I start, I want to tell us a short story. And I would like 2 of my friends to come and so that I can use them for an illustration. Where is JC and Omokom? Okay. All right. So I just want to use them as an illustration. First of all, when we talk about building bridges, I believe we are familiar with that term, bridge. You know what a bridge is. And we're going to be talking about a journey to building connections and healthy relationships. Whether you like it or not, in church, in our families, at home, in our communities, in our workplaces, we need to, foster healthy relationships. Do you agree with me? Yes, because it's the key to a lot of open doors. All right. So I'll give us a short story, and it's a personal story. Some time ago when I moved to Port Harcourt, I was living in a town called L.E.A.D. And oftentimes, I used to take evening walks. And I would get to a particular place around L.E.A.D. And as if that place was like a river bank. Yes, it was a river. They say the L.E.A.D. River. But I used to see ahead after the river. And I would say, what's that community across the river? And they said it's Woji. And it seems so close. For those of us that are athletic, that do long jump, it's as if you can actually run, do long jump, and go across it. So let's just assume that this is L.E.A.D where I was staying. Then I will look from here, and I will look at this, and I said, this is Woji. And with experience, I knew that beyond Woji, there's a place called Transamadi Slaughter. How many of you are familiar with those places? Uh-huh. And I had business there. But if I wanted to go to Transamadi, and I lived in L.E.A.D, I will go to a place called Oil Mill. From Oil Mill, I will go to a place called Garrison. From Garrison, I will now go to Transamadi. Can you see the journey? But I learned that from here to Garrison is a straight cut. But if I want to get to Garrison or Transamadi, I have to go through Woji and get to Slaughter and Transamadi. That was very simple. But between where I was staying, which is in L.E.A.D and Woji, there was a divide, a river. At times when that river is in its low ebb, it's as if you can actually cross it. Just step on it and go across. But we couldn't. So once in a while, I would look at it and say, oh, that's Woji community. I'll see people living there. And I even had friends in that area, look at them. Until a new governor took over. And he did something that made a lot of sense. What he did is that he did something, just put one hand here. Come to the middle. Put one hand here. Put one hand here. So he did something that connected these 2 communities. And what he did was that he built a bridge. So now I don't have to look at From L.E.A.D, I want to Woji again. I can even walk across. Very simple. And I'm in Woji, less than 5-10 minutes. I'm in Woji. Is life not that simple? Very simple. And if I want to go ahead, I want to go to Slaughter, I just go. So from L.E.A.D now to Slaughter, maybe like 5 minutes. So compare that to before when I used to go like this, like that. Did you see how helpful that bridge is? Many of us may not notice, but they call it the Transwoji Bridge right now. You just drive across, you don't even know if anything. But before, there was a divide. You will be here, you'll be looking at the other place, and you'll be able to move. But the difference is what? The bridge. All right. Thank you very much. So that is the bridge as a structure. Okay. Let me give us another example of a bridge. Now you sit down, and if you don't mind, move, please. Go. Stand there. You sit down for the meantime. So, let me give us another story again. That's bridge as a structure. So some years ago, like 25 years ago, there was this young lady that I used to see. Beautiful damsel, she could sing very well. Pretty, slim. I used to see her very well. And people used to talk about her. So there's one Mo, there's one Dukbe, she sings like a bird. She's this, like that. And I started to develop feelings for her. So I liked her. But there was no way I could. You understand what I'm saying? It was the river. So I would see her in meetings. She would sing praise and worship. Everybody would say, I'm blessed. I was blessed by this lady. But I'll just pass and say hi. I'll say hi. But I could not tell her what was on my mind. So it got to a time we got familiar, and I knew that this familiarity was not enough for me. I wanted to take it to another level. But how would I let her know that I wanted us to be like this and not like this? So, come again, sir. So, put your hand. Aha. Oh, no, I permit you can put your hand on your shoulder. I won't say anything. So, there had to be a bridge between myself and her. And this time, it's not Julius Berger structure. Good behavior. Communication. Let her know what's on my mind. Prayer. And get some people to go in between to speak to her and tell her that there's one brother somewhere that is interested in you. And by the time we put all that together, I was able to cross that bridge and say, hello, my name is Oshoke, and I want to be your friend. Please put down your hands. And you can go from here. We don't need you anymore. And after that day, it was done. And 20 years later, we're husband and wife. All right. So I'm just trying to tell you what this discussion is about. It's not really about marriage, but if it results in marriage, we're happy to have that. God bless you. But it's about fostering unity, enabling people to reach out to one another so that we can have that understanding, we can communicate, and we can break down whatever walls or barriers exist between us. Is that a good deal? All right, next slide, please. So our key text for this discussion is simple. Genesis 22:18a. And I believe we're all familiar with this, especially in the context of marriage. And it says, then the Lord God said, it is not good for the man to be alone. I know you can complete it. And he says, I'll give him an helpmeet. All right, no problem. But you see, this scripture doesn't only apply in the case of marriage. It also applies in other scenarios in life. Because what God was saying to Adam was that it is not good for the man to be alone, not necessarily restricting him to the concept of marriage, but to be alone in life, to do life alone. How many of you know that it is not good for you to do life alone? See, there is a difference between being alone and being lonely. He didn't say it is not good for man to be lonely. He said it's not good for man to be alone. To be alone is by choice. I can be in this crowd and I decide to put myself away for some reason. I'm alone. Maybe I want to pray. So I'm alone. That's my decision. But to be lonely is different. To be lonely means that I want to interact. I would love to communicate or to talk. But I'm unable to probably relate with people. So as a result of that, I'm lonely. So, just to digress a little bit, somebody can be married with a spouse and children and still be lonely. Because you have the people around you, but you are unable to relate in the way you want to with the people around you. And with the people I mean here is your spouse. The husband comes into there and says, hi, good morning. How's work? Work was fine. He goes into his room. The wife comes and says, good morning, how are you? How was today? Say today is fine. She goes into her own place. But they're husband and wife. But they are lonely. And what happens when the man comes out and goes to work, he sees his friends, hey, my guys, how are you? He's alive. But when he comes to just say, hi, how's the day? Fine. Okay, anything for dinner? Okay, fine. He goes in. That's loneliness. And that's why even some married people, they seek friendship, quality friendship outside marriage. But that's not for today's discussion. All right. So next, please. All right. So I'll give another graphical illustration of 3 kinds of people, and I'll leave you to answer this one. So you see the first one here is what? The picture of a bridge. And you see what that bridge does? It connects one place to another. And it makes up for the divide, which is the river. Do you agree that there are people that behave like that? When they come into a setting, they are able to relate with people. They're able to communicate. And even if you are not even communicating, they're able to carry A and B and bring them together. I say, do you know this guy? Do you know this lady? This lady works in your office. Oh, really? You can call that kind of person a bridge. Politically, there's somebody in our system these days that goes from north to south, from religion to religion. Well, we say it's for his political ambition. Maybe, maybe not. But the guy is doing that. How many of you know that person I'm talking about? Huh? Emma? The one who voted for her. So when they are doing things in the north, even if it's Salah or Fitri, he's there. When somebody dies in somewhere in the south, he's there to commiserate with them. He's everywhere. You call such people bridge builders because they close the divide. I had the privilege of attending a unity school, Federal Government College. In that school there where I was, I had people that were Muslims, Christians, atheists, people from the north, the south, the east, outside the country. They were all there. There was no divide. There was no divide. You will see somebody from the south being best friends with somebody from the north. There was no divide. You see somebody that is a Christian having a best friend that is a Muslim. We didn't know all those things. But as we grew up and we came out to the larger society, we started understanding that there is Muslim, there is Christian, don't talk to this one, don't talk to that one, there is not another. But when you are in such institutions or organizations, those divides are broken. And that is what bridge building is all about. Next one. So we see this one here. You can just tell me briefly what is happening here, this next picture. So, there is L.E.A.D and there is Woji. And you want to go across, and Governor Mechi has built that bridge. And everybody else says, oh, this bridge is wonderful, it's beautiful. 2 lanes, wonderful. There is now people have been passing that bridge. There is now your turn to pass. You now pass and go to Woji and say, this is wonderful. But you see, this kind of person doesn't only pass. He now turns back and looks at the bridge and says, this bridge is good, though. But now that I've passed, I don't want people to pass here again. What does it do? It burns the bridge. See, you're laughing. Mr. Nkechi helps people. Like, I'll give you an example. I'm not saying she go and meet out that. She helps people. It's motherly nature. I say, Pastor Nkechi, I'm hungry. You say, what do you want to eat? I say, I want to eat spaghetti. I say, don't worry. She doesn't cook spaghetti. Spaghetti. I'll give you. And she does it for me. And I tell Ogochukwu, see what Pastor Nkechi did for me? Say, very nice. Are you hungry? Meet her. Ogochukwu meets her. Say, Mama, hungry. Oh. She does the same thing. All right. Who will I use now? Okay, X. Mr. X now comes. He hears the gist. And he meets her. Say, Mama, I'm hungry. He says, okay. What do you want? I want to eat food. Okay, just go to the pot. Take whatever you like. He doesn't just go to the pot. He grabs the pot, grabs everything, and runs away with it. And she says, this thing they've done, it has changed my mind about helping people. I will not cook again. I will not help these people again because they are ungrateful. What has Mr. X done? Are there people like that? Not in TICC, but are there people like that? They burn bridges. They cross that bridge, they spoil everything. Then the last one. Okay. You know, when they do like this, wall, they build walls. Now when they see somebody lock up, somebody say lock up. They say, go and ask Sister so and so. Go and ask her for the direction to as you come, she just you wanted to ask her something, but when you say, just say, good morning, ma. God bless you. Locked up. So people, they just come into a congregation like this. Their only friend is Blankson. They just come past everybody. They won't even greet anybody. Just say, Blankson, how are you? How's everything? They go. They come back tomorrow. Maybe they sit in this place. They don't greet anybody. They just look around. They see Blankson, how are you? How's everything? They go. If they come that day and Blankson is not around, then they don't talk to anybody. You don't know their name. You don't know where they're coming from. You don't know where they don't even want to know who you are. Okay, let me ask you a question. Just look at me straight. Don't look. Do you know who is sitting by your side? I don't look at the side now. Did you observe the color of cloth that person is wearing today? Some people are just build walls. They're straight. They just come, and maybe they have one particular place where they sit in church. They just come, they just want to sit down there, and it must be there. The person around them is coughing, they don't know. The person around there is sneezing, they are not interested. The person around there is even gasping for breath, they are not interested, they just sit down there. They just build walls. Sister, how are you? Hi. Bro, it's been long. Oh, hello. Build walls. And they just go to the children's church, carry their children. Please, excuse me, please bring Jennifer, bring Peter. Thank you, God bless you. Just go, stay by their car. You greet them. Oh, hello. Oh, are you sitting there? Hi. Oh, hi there. That's it. They go. Walls. They build walls. They don't want you to enter, and they don't even want to come out. So those are three kinds of people. So the question is, which one are you? No, don't answer me. When you get home, you answer that one yourself. All right, so again, the objectives. Yeah. Fostering unity, building relationships, enabling teamwork, and pulling down barriers. All right, good. So we're going to go straight into the meat of this discussion. We're going to look at the ingredients for bridge building. There are several of them, but we'll take them one by one. For today, we'll be talking about communication. Next slide, please. Power of communication. All right. Thank you. Principles of effective communication. That's what we're talking about today. Now, how many of you agree with me that communication, effective communication, can be a bridge builder? Communication is not just about passing across a message from one person to the other. It's beyond that. Communication is that ability that helps you not only to reach out to the other person, but to create an understanding and foster unity between yourself and other persons. That's what communication does. So it's not just talking. So I'm talking, we're communicating. It's beyond that. If I want to get you to support me in a cause, communication can help me to achieve that. And there are different levels of communication, showing how important it is for you to learn not just to communicate, but to communicate effectively. A lot of people talk and they assume that because they are spoken, or spoken for a long time, or spoken with big grammar, they have communicated. How far it is from the truth? It's not every time you actually communicate when you talk. At times it's just only you talking. It is the result that will show whether you have communicated or not. How many times have you spoken to somebody about something over and over and over? Then you come and ask the person, that thing I told you about, I say, what did you talk about? Say, that day I was telling you about it. Say, I didn't understand what you were saying. Like one particular guy that I'm sure a lot of you know. Whenever this guy is talking, you need to go and get a dictionary. We say the political brouhaha is now becoming a crinkum crankum. What is crinkum crankum? Oh my God. All right. So principles of effective communication, let's dig into it. Number one is what? Say what you mean and mean what you say. Simplicity in communication is key. Just be simple and say what you mean. Please, I want you to come tomorrow, Monday, in the morning by 5 a.m. Come wearing a brown shirt. Simple. Please, I want you to come in the morning tomorrow and wear a very nice clothes and look good. Is another thing. What is look good? It's not clear. You say, no, but I expect you to wear that I expect you to wear that your brown shirt. See, everybody's wearing brown shirt. You should have, but you were not clear. You say, come in the morning. Okay. 6 is in the morning. 7 is in the morning. Just like the person that picked it up, I said, come by at least to 6. So 6 is not clear. And make sure you're on time. Clarity. Say what you mean what you say. I like you. I like us to be close. I like us to be friends. I like us, to be good. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that too. Tomorrow, she comes and they announce her wedding vows and say, Sister J is getting married to a brother A. Say, but I told you that I told you should have known. How? You didn't say it. You just said, I want us to be friends. Yes. I like you. Me, I like you too. And that's where you stop. But you didn't say you wanted us to get married. So communicate. If it's marriage you want, say it's marriage. If it's friendship you want, it's friendship. If it's shawarma you want us to share, okay. You say, but what you did to me, you jilted me. You broke my heart. Did she break his heart? No. Communicate. What do you want? What do you want? Please, I need you to help me. How? Please, I'm looking for a job. Okay? Bring your CV. I know what you need. I need you to help me. Anyhow you can help me. I just need help. Okay. Please, I'll give you 5,000. God bless you. They look at him, stingy man. Stingy. So, clarity is key. Next. Timeliness. The timeliness of your communication matters. The time when you communicate matters. There are good times and there are bad times. So when you are communicating, you need to know when to say what. It's very important. There should be timeliness in your communication. There are times where it is the appropriate time for you to hit the nail on the head. Something just went wrong. Address it. Or look for a better time to address that matter. But don't let it linger and linger and linger. So what somebody did last year, you don't say, sister, there's something I want to talk to you about. What? You see, there's something you did. It was like in 2002 or 2003, I'm not so sure. But that Christmas period, they were sharing rice. And when you got to your turn, there was no meat again. They now gave you egg. Then it seems as if you have been angry since that time. Say so since 2023, you noticed it. And it's 2025, you are bringing it up. You are not a serious person. This thing I'm saying it happens in real life. There's a friend that came and reported to me. He said, that your friend is a wicked woman. I said, how? He said, when we had our last party, I said, the last party was when? Like in 2020, this was 2024, like in 2021, like that party we had, I said, okay, what happened? He said, we contributed money to buy, to bring food. And she now said, there must be a goosey soup in this menu. So we now contributed extra $50 to do that. So we now brought the goosey soup. I said, okay, so what happened? He said, that soup never appeared. I said, well, this thing happened when? 2022-ish. Or 2024. Okay, so why didn't you tell her? Well, you know, that time we were all busy. A lot of things were happening. So I said, I'll keep it in my mind and I'll say it at a later date. At a later date, 2 years after. Are you serious? Are you kidding me? Timeliness. There is a time to just hit the nail on the head and just say it. So if you are communicating, you want to build bridges, employ timeliness in your discussion and it can go a long way. Next. Language control. Language control. This is a church. But I want to advise you, apart from being a church, even when you go out there, there are some things in your language that you should delete. There are some words that should not be there. No matter how angry you are. Employ language control. At times, when we are angry, some words don't want to jump out of our mouth. At times, those words may not be palatable. They may be very foul or insultive. But you must learn to control your language when you are talking to people, no matter how agitated you are. The F word should never come out of your mouth when you are talking, when you are addressing people. Very important. You should learn to communicate with grace. The Bible says that let your words be seasoned with salt. So you must learn language control, because you can, not being able to control your language, you can break down barriers just by your speech. There are some people, you've not even interacted with them, but you've seen them talk. Maybe they were angry that day, and they were trying to express themselves. And maybe somebody hurt them. And the way they were expressing themselves, you were just talking. The guy did this, the guy did. You just start saying all kinds of things, the way you view the situation. And somebody is looking at this man and say, look at the way this lady is talking. It's unladylike. Language control. Is somebody learning anything? All right. Body language. So if you are talking to me and I do like this, what does that signify? Not interested. Not interested. Or I'm talking to you and I say, like, what do I communicate? As if I'm communizing him. Full-grown man like this with children, I would say. Body language. There's some postures you just assume. Somebody's talking to you and you are, Okay, I'm with you. At the end of the day, you just say, is it worth it? Your body language. You should learn to look at people in their eyes when they are talking. Look at them eyeball to eyeball. If you can't look at their eyeball, look at their forehead. Show some interest. I mean, look at them. Your posture matters. As if you're taking them seriously. Lean towards them. Okay? Your body language matters. We are told in training that if you are talking to people like this, honorable people like you, it's wrong for me to do like this. All right, yes, you. That this shows a lazy attitude. And besides, if this is the pulpit, this is the altar, so you respect it, so you give it some space. But some people say, yes. Okay, yes, you. Very laid-back approach in effective communication. You see, I was so interested in being an effective communicator. At some point, I joined a group called Toastmasters. I don't know how many of you have heard them. Even though it was for a while, but I learned quite a lot of things on how to talk to people, how to relate. I'm still learning, you know. I might go on, during the COVID, I had to stop, but I might go and join them. But I advise you to join. You will learn so many things, how to speak, body language, and all that. It's very, very helpful. I'm not advertising for them, but I'm just, just chipping it in as a brother. So your body language matters. Because when you are talking, you are communicating, people are looking at you. They're looking at your eyes, they're looking at your body, the way you sit, you cross your legs and all that. It's very, very important. Next. Active listening. Active listening. Active listening means that somebody is talking to you and your attention is on that person. So the person is telling you that, see, look at what happened to me today. I went to Woji. Okay, you went to Woji? Yes. And this happened. Okay, so what did you now do? I was so tired. I was so angry. How did that make you feel? It made me feel so and so. You are listening. So by the time the person is asking your feedback, you are involved. You are involved in that discussion. That is active listening. And there's what is called empathy. Empathy. What is empathy? You are feeling what that person is feeling and you are communicating the person's feeling. People just came into church and it rained, heavy storm, everybody's wet and everything. And you just say, everybody rise up to your feet. Let's. No empathy. Or somebody just comes and say, look, I'm so tired, I'm so hungry, I'm not eating. Rise up to your feet, let's pray, let's praise the Lord, let's go. First prayer point. No, there's no empathy. So practice active listening. Feedback. This is one thing that people do not like because it seems like criticism. Somebody say feedback. Feedback is the food of champions. Say feedback is the food of champions. Feedback, how did I do? This thing that I told you, do you understand what I said? That is feedback. So when you talk to somebody, you wait for the person to respond. And you ask the person, how did you gauge my speech or what I said? So the person's response is feedback. They will tell you if they understood or not, or what they thought about what you said. You are talking, you are the only person talking, and at the end of the day, you congratulate yourself. Like our politicians these days. They will come and they will give themselves scorecard. They are the ones that marks the scorecard. They are the ones that set the exam. They are the ones that put the marking scheme, and they are the ones that will score themselves. They say, I think I did well. I think my government did well. We scored like 95%. We did roads, we did borehole, we bought fertilizer for farmers, we did so and so. So I think we did well. Only you. Marking scheme, setting the exam and scoring yourself, giving yourself mark. No feedback. So only you talking, only you communicating, only you relating with people. Have you ever asked how people felt about your attitude or how you relate with people? There are some people that just believe that they are so smart, they are liked by everybody. Oh, everybody loves me. Whenever I go there, I make everybody laugh. I have a friend like that. And this person feels that, that he's so loved. And whenever I get into the place, I make everybody laugh. I make everybody excited. But if you really, really had feedback, you understand how people felt. Some people feel that you're a nuisance. But they're just laughing so that you will just do and go. That's the truth. So it is, when you get feedback, you really understand whether you are communicating, whether you are really loved or not. Any other thing else is assumption. So tell your neighbor, I will get feedback from you. All right. At times, even when you dress and you are coming out, you need feedback too. At times, mirror can give you the feedback. But at times, if you are not accepting the one that the mirror is giving you, it's good at times to ask some people. Because some people can still look at the mirror and say, yes, I'm okay now, waiting. Brown, green, orange. It's good now, rainbow. Well, maybe you just ask your friend and say, how am I looking this morning? I say, somebody say confused. It's okay, but maybe this is your socks. You could take it off and put something else. All right, so the last one in that segment is courtesy. Understand that it's not courtesy. I would have said courtesy, but I learned from Pastor Nkechi that is courtesy. Pastor Nkechi, am I correct? Good. Courtesy. That's applying respect. You can't do without this one. If you are going to build bridges with people through language, through communication, you must put respect. Hello, sir. Hello, ma. Could you be so kind as to help me do this? Not, hey, you, come. You, you with the you with the black shirt, come. Hey, you, hey. As if it's your houseboy. Even if it's your houseboy. Or addressing people, you, yes, you and you. Somebody's wife or somebody's husband. You are with children, maybe the children are there. You, yes, you smiling at me. You, the fat man. You, that short guy there, that short guy.
You two, come. Call that guy, that black guy there. Don't have a black, call him. Yes, 3 of you. Come.
They will obey you, expect to respect you. But put respect. So let me tell you something that we normally do. For instance, please, Mo, stand up. We're talking, not necessarily as husband and wife, but maybe as colleagues or brethren. We're discussing. And all of a sudden, somebody else wants to give her some information. The person just comes. They'll say, hey, yes, Samo, come. Hey, how no, don't be angry. Let me tell you something. What does that communicate? That this person is irrelevant. And we do it often. You just go in between two people and say, hey, oh, how now? Hey, I need to tell you something. Yeah, that gist, I need to give you that gist. No. What of the person that was talking? The person can be put off. I've been in a garden where somebody came and said, hey, Alpha, shook this guy, and left. Because he didn't know this person. It happens. The way you are looking at me, I see some of you even do it. You just greet two people. And another annoying one is, I'm Yoruba and you are Igbo. And this guy is Shekiri. Or let me say I'm Yoruba, you are Yoruba. This guy is Shekiri. Okay, hey, how do you speak your Yoruba? Say,
Baoni.
Baoni. Eshe dada. Hey, you know? Just cut this guy off. Don't be angry. He's my brother, he's my sister. When we see that's how we relate. No respect. No respect. Learn to respect people when you communicate. If you can't remember their name, sir, ma, don't cut them off. Say, excuse me, can I have a word with you? If the person says no, you can't have a word with you. Okay, thank you, God bless you. And you go away. Can I have a word with you? Is it okay? Would you be so kind? I have a problem with my car. No, hey, come. Come and push my car. Come and jack my tire. No. Are we communicating? All right. So, we'll go to the next slide now. And this is where we'll wrap it up for today. Communication killers, and I will just run through this. Some of them, I believe you already know them. Number one is assumptions. Mind reading. You know what it means? As if you already know what's on my mind. You ask me a question, allow me to talk. You say, no, I know what's on your mind. I know what you are thinking. You thought I will fail. That's why you did like this now. That's why you didn't come early. Assumption. I know you're kind now. You thought I would not come for the party, Abby. That's why you didn't invite me. Ask me first. Assumption. Next. Distraction. You are talking to me. I say, yeah, talk. I'm listening, no. I'm listening. Don't be angry. How many of you have seen that kind of thing happening before? I'm listening to you. Talk. Let me put water on the fire. I'm listening to you. Kills communication. Personality types. I talked about those ones. Those people that, they call them an island. They say, no. I don't want to be too popular. I don't want to be everywhere. I just want to come, do my thing, and go. It's not a bad idea if you want to keep to yourself. It's not wrong that you must be everywhere. But see, there are some personality types, they call them introverts. They need something from you, but they find it difficult to approach you. They don't know how to communicate, so they just lock up and keep to themselves. And you tell those people to communicate with other people, it will be very difficult. They will just keep to them, say, no, I don't want trouble, I don't want to, just leave me as I am. But you see, the problem is when you need something, how are you going to get it? When you want to convey some information from yourself to another person, how are you going to do it? Since you have branded yourself as an introvert, and to you, an introvert means somebody that doesn't talk and doesn't have friends. That's how you have defined it. Then how are you going to get things done? Most likely, such a person will be alone. That's why you see some people, they will come into a gathering like this. In less than 2 weeks, in this same gathering, they will know who can help them professionally, who can help them in their relationship. They will know who does what. They will know how to get things done. In this same congregation, they say, I want to buy a new set of tires. From the way I went to men's fellowship, they say, this guy does that. They just approach that guy. Before you know, they are getting ahead. I say, how did you get all this? The people are here now. How did you get this information? I say, that guy is here. But some people have been here for 10, 20 years. They don't even know their neighbor's name. All they know is that I go to INNERCOURT church. And when I come, I sit on the left and the right. And that is it. That's all they know. The pastor is Pastor K, and his wife is Pastor Nkechi, and Pastor K is fair, is bearded, and he drives this kind of car. That is all they know. Because they've made themselves an island. Have you seen people like that? And it affects the way they communicate because they just build a wall around themselves. Next one. Judgmental nature. Permit me to spend a minute or two on this one. You already have biases in your mind. Maybe it's a cultural bias or it's a religious bias, but something is already etched in your mind and nothing will change it. You just believe that the way you see things that's how it is for everybody. A good example. Good morning, brother. Where is Brother Shoke from? He's an Edo man. Hey, Edo people are fill in the blank now. Tell me. Edo people. And what is it's wearing red? They are fetish. If it's not fetish, why is he wearing red and red? You know there must always be a touch of red in what Brother Shoke wears. Or you're not going to wear this bead. I saw Saru wearing that bead that day. I said, you want to implicate yourself now. He's putting bead in his hand. Red bead. That's what they used to shrine now. So anybody from Edo, because you had one experience, is like that. Where is he from? He's an Igbo man. Say that one. Money by all means. You want to marry an Igbo man from where? Anambra. Hey, Jesus. They want to use my daughter for money. They want to use my daughter for money. I know they want to use my daughter for money ritual. Why? Because he was living in bondage. The good ones you won't pick out. You won't pick out. The bad ones. Then you now say, he's a Yoruba man. Urubu men. Urubu man cannot marry one woman. Never. Calabar girl. Hey. Can go on and on and on and on and on. Oh, Jesus. They say he's a Hausa guy. Say, no. But he's not a Christian. He used to be a Muslim. I hear you. According to one sister that I live with, she said, they are born again or they don't finish. Biases, cultural biases. You just believe that like that. Where does this guy work? He works with Shell. He's proud. Those share people, they're usually proud. I know them now. They stay around my place. They're usually proud. Look at the way they do. Share. See, look at them now, share boys. Look at them, two of them talking together. They're always together. They are the share boys. These are the total boys. I beg, leave those people, I beg. Leave them, Jerry. This is their pride. Somebody comes with a nice car. You say, this guy is rich. He must be proud and arrogant. Look at him now. He doesn't greet anybody now. Or the guy wears Crocs with socks. Yahoo boy. This guy now, Yahoo boy. I tell you, a Yahoo boy. I see his dreadlocks. This guy now, Yahoo boy. This guy, the press phone. Yeah, but we have those biases. We just put people in boxes. And so when it's time to walk with that person or communicate with that person, you already have a mindset. And Sister Mo she's arrogant. She's arrogant. How do you know she's arrogant? She works in some place now. Those people, they have money. I know how they behave. They're arrogant. I beg. Just give her my space. Give her space. You already have that bias like that. And it's not good. It's not good. Do you know that you say rich people are proud? Do you know that poor people are the... A poor man will not greet you first. Why? Shall you start looking down on me? No, let him greet me first. It's because he has money. Because I don't have money. No, let him greet me first. Poor man will not greet you. What is it? Is it because he works in Shell? And so I should greet him first. Why? Because he doesn't have money. Is it because he has money? With time, I will have that money. I will have times two. Why should I greet him first? That is poor man for you. Rich man doesn't have anything to prove. Oh, hello, how are you? Why is he greeting me with left hand? Why? Can't he greet me with right hand? I'm not greeting him. Yes. You don't know these things exist. They do. They do exist. And Shows the way we communicate. You just put people in a box. Or maybe you saw them angry one day, then you just put them and say that this is how this person behaves. Or maybe unintentionally the person did not recognize you and walk past you. You say the person snubbed you. He's a snub. I didn't know he's a snub. I sat beside this guy in church. We saw on the road. He just passed me. He didn't greet me. If I was driving an SUV now, he will know me. He says he's a snub. I know that. Is he not a Yoruba man? Yoruba men they're proud. They're proud. Proud Yoruba man. You be raising shoulder, raising shoulder, raising shoulder. Which kind of say, I better put that on your shoulder. Is it shoulder pad? I'll put my So our judgmental nature, our biases prevent us from communicating effectively. And that kind of person is a leader in a team. That team will not go far. Because it will just put everybody in their box. You say, those rich people, just put them aside. I don't have business with them. Let me be talking to the poor people. They will understand what I'm saying. Like that. God will help us in Jesus' name. So we have just a few to round up. Just have a few minutes more. Stonewalling, I've talked about it. That is raising up walls where people cannot come in. You cannot go out. You just put a defense. You don't want anybody to talk to you. You don't want to talk to anybody. That's a communication killer. Next. Win-lose disposition. And this is the second to the last one. Win-lose disposition is where you already make up your mind that in every argument you must win. You must win. You must be right in every argument. Whatever they say, you don't want to hear anybody else's opinion. It must be your opinion. You must win. Have you seen people like that? Whatever you say, they will not hear you. They must be right. And when you get into a discussion with that person, your opinion does not matter. It's what they think and what they want that must prevail at the end of the day. That is a win-lose disposition. They must win the argument with you, or else nothing else will happen. And the last one is character attack. Now, this is where I'm going to stop. Character attack. You see, at times you are talking to somebody and you feel the person did wrong and you want to address the issue. Address the issue, not the person's character or personality. You came late for the meeting. Okay, that is what went wrong, isn't it? But saying that you are a latecomer, you are a perpetual latecomer. On my wedding day, you even came late. I'm sure that's how your father, your mother behave on their wedding day. Your family, you are all latecomers now. If not, why did you come late? You understand? I came late for the meeting. I came late. Please don't come late again. This is one thing. That I'm a perpetual latecomer is another thing. You are addressing my character. You are addressing my personality. So the person will now go home and say, oh, so I'm a latecomer. So me, I can't do anything well. I can't come back on. I can't attend meetings on time. And the person begins to take it personally because you are addressing the person's personality. That is how you are. That is how you always do. See, I've watched you. Even before I married you, your father used to do the same thing. And you are replicating the same thing at home. It will never happen in Jesus' name. Is it my family? Yes, because you are a liar. And a liar is a thief. And a thief, you start drawing the graph. Haven't you heard it that a liar is a thief? You are a liar. That's how your father lied to your mother. If not, you won't have it in your traits. It runs in your family. And a liar is a thief. So very soon, you are lying soon. You add stealing to it. You are just killing the person's character and personality. Just address the issue. This thing is not right, what you said. Please, say the truth. Simple. I think this is enough for us. So a few takeaways. You just take this one home. All right. Final takeaway. People may hear your words, complete it, but they feel your attitude. So it's beyond what you say. Your attitude also matters. That's John Maxwell. Next. The most important thing in communication is what? So when people are talking, try and empathize with them. When they are complaining, maybe there is something that is pinching them. Try and listen to it. Next. Communication is the bridge that links teamwork with success. And the last one. All right. Thank you. I'll stop here.